Hello there, everybody. I'm Mr. Game Pie. Welcome back to Let's Play Freedom Planet. I still have my co-commentator.
Nostodon Sugar here, reporting for duty, sir.
Yeah.
When will you let me leave?
Never. You're mine now.
I mean, I already thought I was.
Well, you're even more mine. The degree to
More
which
mine.
you are mine is incomprehensible to most human beings.
Aw, that's so sweet, it's almost romantic.
I know, right?
Anyway.
I'm just that kind of guy. Everybody wants a piece of Mr. Game Pie.
I thought it was the other way around. Everyone wants to be a piece of... No, never mind.
No, I'm Mr. Game Pie. People, I'm slices of pie and stuff.
Oh, everyone wants a slice of the gaming pie.
Yeah, exactly. You got it. You got it. It's because I talk about hamsters so much. That's my most attractive feature.
It's your endearing character quirk.
Yeah. Yeah, you always got to have one of those.
Even if it doesn't entirely make sense.
Yeah. So, like, Austin, what's
Kaput.
your endearing character quirk?
Could it be that I'm angry at everything, or that I laugh at everything? I'm not sure which.
Laughing at everything is probably more appropriate.
There we go. The fact that I confuse everybody, including myself, about what I say might come close.
Yes, that's a good one. Self-confusion is often considered to be cute, I think. Perhaps even Mo.
Did you just say Mo? Please, Moe.
No, it's definitely Mo.
Yeah, I remember when Japan started naming their cute girl tropes off of the Three Stooges. I can't wait till I get to Lally. That's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, it is. But no, me pronouncing things incorrectly, that's been a thing for years, dude.
Let me guess, you also say manga.
No, not that one.
Okay, good, just making sure. Because I sometimes let that one slip.
Yes. But yeah, that was a mini-boss, by the way, and it's dead now.
So, if that's considered a mini-boss, what do you call the end of Act 1 boss?
That doesn't exist.
What?
That doesn't exist.
There's always a boss at the end of Act 1.
Definitely not. You're just delusional, lost.
But, I mean, like, okay.
Also, I love that there's this computer throughout this level that's, like, talking to you the entire time.
It's obviously a GLaDOS rip-off homage consideration thing, but I think she's well enough written on her own that I don't mind it too much.
Yes.
Like, obviously, if you're gonna have a quick platformer game and you're gonna reference GLaDOS, it's better to have her use GLaDOS' sense of humor, in the sense that she's sort of a comical, feminine HAL 9000, than just referencing cake and potatoes.
Yes. Why would you ever reference a potato?
I don't know. Valve certainly thought it was funny.
Oh man, potatoes, they sure are food.
I mean, like, between potatoes and lemons, the lemons caught on more, despite the fact that, yet again, Valve was pushing one thing the whole time. I always find that really interesting.
I can appreciate the lemons.
Oh, I love the lemons.
Lemons.
But again, it's like, rather than referencing certain aspects of GLaDOS and things that she talked about in the game, I like how this is just another GLaDOS. Like, they got the character right. That's far more important to me.
Yes. Of course, we needn't mention the fact that inappropriate fanfics used to be referred to as lemons.
Is that a thing?
Yes, it was a thing.
How long ago on the internet are we talking?
A decent amount. You know, back in the early days of fanfic.
Dude, that's like 90s. Or maybe early 2000s?
Yeah, early 2000s is probably more accurate.
Dude, that's ancient history as far as the internet is concerned.
I know. Nobody calls them lemons anymore now. I don't even know what they do call them now, because I don't really pay attention to fanfic to any general extent.
Badly written smut fix, I would think.
Yes, I
anyway.
suppose.
I don't
Although
think there should be.
Although they don't necessarily have to be badly written.
That's fair.
But yeah, also
I'm
there's
trying to
lava
think
in
of a
this
good
level.
one.
Oh yeah, there's this part. This part's pretty cool.
I love unique little things like this.
Yeah.
And then you force, the wall into the dude and explodes him because bombs.
Oh yeah, it has an explosion, so that makes it the best.
Of course.
So, notably, since the last time we recorded Shovel Knight, I guess because I just want to talk about Shovel Knight all of a sudden, I played the Plague of Shadows, and that's the DLC where you get to play as Plague Knight in that game, and it's pretty good. Plague Knight has explosions, so you know, I like that.
See, I thought you knew that going into it, and
I didn't.
I was surprised you were so hesitant about it.
Yeah, he uses explosives, like that's his entire thing, explosives all the time. So that's pretty
What
cool.
does he actually have to do with plagues in that case?
Nothing, actually. He's an alchemist that uses explosives and makes magic potions.
And he's got a plague doctor beacon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great design, but I'm a little confused as to the application.
Yeah, honestly, Plague Knight has nothing to do with plagues. Like, even the rats that appear in his stage, rats appear in, like, every stage. So,
Yeah.
it's not an especially relevant thing.
To be entirely fair, the Explodatorium is overrun with rats. But,
Yes. But not any more than King Knight's stage.
yeah, but that's because King Knight is a terrible housekeeper.
Ah, true. He is that.
It's like in his non-existent character bio. Haven't you read the Shovel Knight manual?
Oh man, totes. That's definitely a thing. Also, here we
Actually-
have a mini boss, and it's gonna shoot lava at you. And sometimes the moment that it inhales the lava, it'll shoot it right back out. And you know that it'll do that because it changes the position of its claw thing. But if it doesn't change the position of its claw thing, it walks to the other side. And notably, the lava doesn't have passive damage whenever it's in its claw. It just keeps sitting there, not damaging you. So that's good. And
I'm surprised you're not ducking underneath that.
nah. Why duck whenever you can float?
Quack.
Yes. Come on, just die.
Yo, it won't die, Thomas.
It won't
It
die.
won't die.
Oh my gosh. That's the second time that's happened in the Let's Play now.
Now the question is, can you reflect the lava back at her?
No, you cannot.
Oh. You've tried it, I take it?
Yes. Yeah, I guess that works. Although not whenever the claw goes down. Then it doesn't work anymore. Because that's how physics works.
I seem to recall having trouble with Carol here.
I'd imagine so. It's kind of an inconvenient position whenever it's above the spikes.
Yeah, and considering that you can't wall jump or anything like that, it's very hard to dodge the floor one.
Yeah. So, yeah, I can see why you would have an issue with that. Also, Mila can't really reflect these spikes, so don't do that.
I mean, it makes enough sense if you think of her shield as sort of like a bubble, like almost like it's made out of some kind of magic rubber. Because obviously spikes penetrate shields in that sense.
Yes. Also, there's a keep running segment here. So that's
This
pretty
reminds me of a Sonic fan game. I'm trying to remember what it was called. I think
Yeah.
it was called Sonic Boom, ironically enough. No, that's not ironic. Coincidentally enough.
Yes.
So now properly we can say Sonic Boom. You're talking about the physical phenomenon, the move, the song, the remix of the song, the other remix of the song by Crush 40, the game, the other game, the TV show, the convention, the other convention, or
the fan game.
the fan game. Whew.
That is a lot of booms.
That fan game also had a lot of really good music because whoever made it made a lot of 16-bit remixes of some really interesting Mega Man tracks.
I see.
A lot of stuff from X3, or at least a lot of stuff from X. I think actually all of it was from X besides the actual Sonic Boom theme. And some of it was so good. Like, I don't actually like a lot of the music from X3. And I guess I'm weird for not entirely enjoying a lot of X6 music, but the remixes from both of those games were fantastic there.
I see. Also, this is a puzzle segment because we got switches that open up doors. You gotta find them.
So many pipes and loops.
Yes.
Help!
It's the fire area turned into a water area all of a sudden.
I do like the idea that if you're inside some giant base, it would make sense, especially since the base is located underwater. Either A, this is the, like, sort of the hydraulic cooling system of the plant,
Yes.
of whatever's being made here, or you broke something with that big fire explosion earlier, and now water is pouring in to areas that aren't supposed to have water.
Yes. Although it's pretty clear that this area is supposed to have water because it has giant vents that shoot the water through the pipes and stuff.
That's fair. It might be like maybe it wasn't actually supposed to leak out this much or something, though.
Yeah. Also,
Cool,
more
either
fire
way.
again. Just, it's a new hail fire peak. So we have fire and water all in the same place.
I'm a big fan of stages like that because that idea of clashing elements really does give levels a sense of, I don't want to necessarily say uniqueness because fire levels and water levels, oh my god, that looked ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Fire levels and water levels are both so commonplace, I guess is the right word for it, that it's not really unique just to combine them together, but it does prevent either of them from getting too stale. And combining it with like the secret base trope here, that's a lot to combine without too much of a loss of quality, I'd say.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, definitely, Austin, you were saying that this is your favorite level before Fortune Knight became your favorite level, I believe.
Yeah.
What's,
Yeah, there's just-
talk about that a little bit. Oh wait,
There's there's a lot of stuff here that's really interesting ideas. Like, again, just the idea of combining 3 level tropes into one, not because there was any shortage in the rest of the game. They could have easily have put in a volcano stage or something equally as, again, I don't want to just say uninspired,
Standard.
but generic. Standard, yeah. But instead they decided to have a factory type plant thing going on that has fire elements and also mechanical elements, and then Act 2 adds water elements. It's a really nice balance. I'm getting chemical plant flashbacks, but the fire element's a really cool addition, and it's just, it makes this entire level feel like something I haven't ever found in another game before, and that leaves me feeling really good playing through this level whenever I go through it. Same goes for Fortune Knight. I don't remember the last time you go to a shopping mall in a platformer until
Kirby 64.
Well, alright, but Kirby is its own unique beast, and Kirby, I believe, would have a water fire factory level. But like something Sonic-y, never saw something this crazy combined before. It's Lava Powerhouse meets Chemical Plant, and those are 2 of my favorite levels in Sonicdom, so having them together here is nice.
Oh yeah.
Plus, this level introduces a lot of stuff that we're going to see later on in the final zone, so it's nice to get that kind of connection where we haven't established this is what the bad guys' layers and traps feel like without making it feel too much like a repeat of the other stages.
Yeah.
Also, I'm a really big fan of heat-based gimmicks as well as fire gimmicks, so this entire stage having stuff like this boss is just really cool to me.
Yeah, so speaking of this boss, they absorb lava from the bottom floor, and then it sort of heats up in their core, and then they'll fire it at you, and it's a mostly vertical boss, honestly. And whenever the lava hits these metal platforms here, it will actually superheat the platforms, and standing on them for too long will damage you. So don't stand on them for too long, or else you'll get damaged. The thing about this boss is that it can shave off a lot of health really fast. Getting hit by, like, even one of the lava attacks will do a ton of damage to you. So, you gotta be careful not to get hit by those. Basically, never be underneath this boss, or else it will murder you fast.
Again, my playtime with Carol has taught me this boss follows an incredibly specific pattern. So just knowing when and where certain things happen based on the boss's positioning and what it's already done and what it's going to do makes this one probably one of the most interesting ones to play a game of risk and reward with. So,
Look at that. It took off like over half my health in one hit.
Oh, plus the design is great. What is this thing? Like some kind of like weird jellyfish crab thing that shoots lava. It's just, it's incredible. Whoever thought this entire level up deserves some kind of badge of honor.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. And I beat it. And also the way that it explodes is great.
Oh, of course. It's one of the only bosses to really get like a big cinematic kind of.
But then,
I don't know,
just the way that it explodes at the end, though, like it has this huge build-up, and then all of a sudden, poof. It's done.
Oh yeah. I'm always tickled by that, as opposed to I don't know, Lilac boosting in and taking the thing down,
Yeah.
or whatever.
But yeah, with that said, that's going to be the end of this episode. So
Okay.
I've been Mr. Game Pie,
Yeah, I've been Austin on sugar.
and next time we'll begin a new segment.
A not so good level.
See you then!
Yeah, do well.